What's up guys, I'm Undertaker, and in this video, I'm going to be testing whether or not it's actually worth it to mine the blue wool over the prismarine. Now this may be dependent on your mining speed or something like that, but for me, I'm testing with my mining speed, with my drill and server reboot for game update. Why is it doing this to me? Alright, and now that the server is restarted, I can tell you exactly what I'm going to be doing. As you know, I'm going to be mining the blue wool. Efficient miner may mine a couple of the prismarine blocks, but what I'm going to be doing is actually mining these blocks by myself only, so I will not be reaching over to this block and mining it. I can compare the results to a future video. So far I've mined mithril for 8 hours in the video I'm going to be comparing to. A video where I mined mithril for 10 hours, and I could compare 8 hours of data to the data in this video, and in that video I assure you I was mining a mix of this mithril and the prismarine mithril, and I was mostly just mining the blue mithril on a mining speed boost and this mithril besides, and the data is very consistent throughout. And I haven't upgraded anything since those tests at all because those are very recent, so I can compare my data without any extra bonuses and see, do I get more mithril? How much more mithril do I get if I do get more mithril? And do I get less titanium? My guess at this point is I'll get less titanium and more mithril, because titanium is triggered on breaking a block, not on getting mithril collection. So more mithril collection, less titanium. And keep in mind, titanium is more than half of the money you get from mining. So this could end up making me more mithril and less money. Those are my predictions. And I can also look at how many blocks I break by taking a full drill. And then after I mine, subtract the fuel I have from 25,000, and that would be how many blocks I mine. And now you guys were screaming at me for not using volta in my last video. If you've done commissions in your life, you should know that you get more goblin eggs than you can possibly use for fuel. And I've done 2,385 commissions. And by the way, I haven't done a commission in like 2 weeks. Even though I haven't done a commission in 2 weeks, I still have this many goblin eggs built up from all those commissions. So yeah, and because volta gives 10,000 drill fuel, it's not good for those of you that are early game as well, because you do not have 10,000 fuel on an early game drill. You have only 3,000 and not 25,000. Volta is not that expensive though. 2 for 9,000. They really don't go for that much. 10 for 90,000. They go for around 9,000 coins. If you buy them in a stack, it's less. This is like 2,800 coins per volta right here for some reason. There's really not that much volta on the auction house, and I don't know why, because it really is the best drill fuel if you have a lot of fuel in your drill. And since this is such a good deal, I'll withdraw some money and purchase it, and I can also go and buy some more volta. I can't imagine it being this cheap for very long. It really is super cheap right now, and there we go. Now I have more volta than I can possibly use in a very long time. By the way, each stack of volta is 640,000 fuel. And for your information, I haven't even mined 640,000 mithril blocks in my life. I've mined 470,000 ores with my compact enchantment, and not all of those have been mithril. And there's a powder gas in the gateway. Always do the powder gas. I'll equip my set, and because of the auto pet rule, my tiger pet has equipped. By the way, use 3/4 wolf armor, tarantula boots, and a tiger pet for maximum ferocity and attack speed. And where is the powder gas? There we go. 2x powder event, and the gas, I have it all to myself. And I'm out of mana. This is very annoying. Alright, and just so you know, my mining stats in this video, I'm actually mining level 59 right now. I'll be using this necrotic sorrow armor and my mid-tier fleet titanium drill, my level 100 legendary mithril golem pet, and this is my heart of the mountain path, a level 79 efficient miner, and by the way, I have 500,000 mithril powder, and I'm upgrading efficient miner in increments for a video, so don't yell at me for having such a low efficient miner. Thank you. With my drill in hand, I have 2,630 mining speed. And by the way, I have an extra 100 right now from SkyMall. Yes, I'll be using SkyMall, and I'll definitely notice if I get a 5x titanium drops. Because as I said, I have 8 hours of data, and only one of them I've had a 5x titanium drops. And trust me, it is very noticeable. So I'll be able to tell you whether or not I had one in the hour of mining. And otherwise, the amount of titanium and mithril you get doesn't really fluctuate that much. Even though the 100 mining speed, the 50 mining fortune, it really doesn't make too much of a variation, and a pretty healthy average. And besides that, I have almost 600 mining fortune, 599. That is actually quite a lot of mining fortune, and it's not even maxed out at all. Okay, with all of those stats out of the way, I can now begin mining only the blue wool for an entire hour. I've begun an hour right now. Hopefully there's not that much lag. I might have some trouble mining the blue wool because my mining speed is so great. When I have the mining speed boost, I can pretty much mine all of it. And as you can see, my efficient miner is mining the prismarine, but as I said, I'm only going to be mining the blue wool myself, and the efficient miner will be mining some of the prismarine ore, and that's something that can't be avoided. If you guys have liked the video so far, please subscribe. I make actually good content, as I always say, so you definitely do not want to miss any of the actually good videos that I make on Hypixel Skyblock every single day. Seriously, do it. Thank you. And now on with the video. And the timer has just gone off, mining for an entire hour. And looking at my drill field, yes, it would appear that I've mined less blocks than I would in a normal hour of mining. Normal meaning an hour where I'm not specifically mining the blue wool. I'll be back with all of my calculations. Let's do it. And lunchtime, and a few hours later, I now have all of the data counted up. Okay, there is some interesting results in this video, and it would appear that my prediction is correct. So far, anyway. I actually haven't crunched the numbers for how much money I got in an hour so far. I usually do that live when I'm recording. But just looking at the numbers right off, my initial impressions is that I made more mithril and less money because I did get a bit less titanium. First off, let me lay out the data in an hour of mining. I'll pop up a little table so you can see. The averages in an 8-hour mining session, just about 12,700 blocks an hour, 11,000 titanium, 188,000 mithril, 54 mithril from the compact enchantment, and 3.6 titanium from the compact enchantment as well. And keep in mind there was 1 hour with almost double the amount of titanium, so this average is increased by about 1,000 because of this, but still I'll be going by the true average of the 8 hours. And I'll show you the data for this hour of mining. In this hour I mined just over 8,800 blocks. I got 6,700 titanium, just about 236,000 mithril, 36 mithril from the compact enchantment, and 1 compact titanium. And keep in mind there was no 5x titanium drops during this hour. And the 8,000 blocks was just about 3,900 blocks less than the average. And then the titanium was about 4,300 less than the average, and the mithril was nearly 50,000 more than the average. Compact mithril 18 less than average, and compact titanium 2.6 less than average. And because we're mining about 3,900 less blocks, you get less titanium because titanium is mithril ore based. As you can see, titanium and sanium, when mining mithril, you have a 5% chance to convert a block into titanium ore. There needs to be a balance of how many blocks you're mining and the speed at which you're mining those blocks to maximize your money. But one thing I can determine for true, if you're after specifically mithril powder and you don't care about making more money, you definitely want to be mining the blue wool almost specifically. But then again, it may depend on your mining speed again. So I'll have to test different mining speeds to see exactly if it's better. But if it is consistent for each mining speed, and I'd imagine that it is, if you're after mithril collection, you should mine the blue wool blocks. And now let's talk about money. And now I'll just be going by the current sell offer price for everything that I have. And titanium has dropped about 10,000 coins per enchanted titanium in the last couple days for some reason. But anyway, these are the numbers I'll be comparing to. That one titanium, 37,750 coins. Mithril has also dropped a significant amount as well. The mithril from the compact enchantment, 66,000 coins. So in total, that's just over 100,000 coins from the compact enchantment alone. For some reason, there's 392 cobblestone in my mining sack. This accounts for some of the blocks that I've mined. I don't know, I definitely didn't mine any cobblestone myself. Does Efficient Miner even mine cobblestone? Why is there cobblestone in my sack? I'm very confused. The 6,780 titanium, I'll take that out right now. And then I'll go over to the bazaar, worth just over 1.5 million coins. And then we also count the regular titanium as well. And now for the mithril, let's do that. And there we go, there's all the mithril. Now I can go over to the bazaar, and the enchanted mithril was worth just over 2.7 million coins. And we also take into consideration the regular mithril. And the total amount of money I made in an hour of mining was just over 4,420,000 coins in an hour of mining. And this is in fact less money that I made in the last video where I mined, but then again, the prices have also declined. So we'll look at the data from that video, and I'll take one of the hours, the most recent hour, hour 8, and look at how much money I would have made if I were to sell all those items at current price. Alright, and I've just crunched those numbers, and I assure you that hour 8 was actually one of the worst hours in all the hours that I've mined for that video so far, and I still made more money in that hour. I would have made just over 4.7 million coins in that hour of mining if I were to sell all that stuff that I got at this very moment, the same prices that I've just sold the things I got in this video. That's just over 287,000 coins more in that hour than in this hour of mining the blue wool. So my prediction was in fact correct. More mithril collection and less money overall. That was what I was expecting to happen, and as I get more mining speed, I expect that mining the blue wool will be better for both money and mithril collection. But that remains to be seen as I get the maxed out titanium drill, as I maxed out my efficient miner and so many other things. But for now, I'd not recommend mining the blue wool unless you're after mithril collection only and you don't care about making more money. And by the way, if you're at a lower mining speed, I expect these numbers will be a lot further apart. because titanium is pretty much half the money you get. And if you really can't mine that many blocks at all, if your mining speed is super slow, you'll be getting even less titanium than I got. So you especially don't want to do this if you're low mining speed. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As always, I did take an entire page of notes, and it is quite a lot of work editing, thumbnails, notes. As you can see, look at all those notes. Ignore the handwriting, but seriously, I do this for every single video to make sure my calculations are actually accurate. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for everybody on YouTube, but for me, I like giving actually accurate information, so I'd appreciate it if you go down there, hit that like button, and subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified of when I upload every single day. But I'm Undertaker, have a great day, thank you so much for watching, I'll see you guys tomorrow for a brand new video, goodbye.